guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life is good. Anyway, that is 330 swings, and I will get up to 400 swings quite easily today. But I told you, it's going to take me a week or 10 days to get up to full kettlebell compression. Okay? And even though I'm up numbers-wise, I'm maxing out at about 40 pounds per set. Okay? Normally when I'm at my strongest, I'll be 60 pounds and up to 100 using double bells. 100 is a lot. I don't do that a lot. But anyway, chops. This is one of my favorite Jerry pastimes. We used to spend hours and hours and hours in his studio just discussing chops. Greatest time of my professional life, just hanging out with Jerry. What a wealth of knowledge. Anyway, let me honk a little bit. 330 swings, compression. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. See, guys, that's too much compression. I've been going without the kettlebells for so long, I overshot it. That's very, very common when I bounce back and forth between kettlebells. Anyway, man, I need a haircut. Maybe this afternoon. When you see me again, I will have a haircut. So anyway, here we are. First of all, before I get to chops, there is a video out there that is going absolutely crazy. My email feed just went off the charts with this one video. And guys are talking about throwing away their trumpets and all this sort of stuff. Guys, listen, I'm going to leave the link down, but it's incredible. It's incredible trumpet playing. It's a nicely done. Guys, it is AI enhanced. That's the world we live in. They don't sound that good. Trust me, it is AI enhanced. And I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them. Since the beginning of time, beginning of recording, there are little gimmicks that we could do, put AI away for a while, to make it sound better. And I'll talk about my first recording session. And this was way back in the 70s, where I was doing a recorded something for Mel. I go in, and there's Charlie Davis and what's his name, Marvin Stamm, John Frost, and I'm subbing for Mel. And, you know, we got it done, and it sounded all right, but there was nothing too incredible about it, quite frankly. I was a little unimpressed, I have to say. But to get out of the recording studio, we had to go through the sound room. And we're going through the sound room, and man, this trumpet playing that I heard was just, and the tune sounded familiar, and I said, wait a minute, that's us. Guys, we didn't sound that good. So this is 50, 60 years ago. Now they've got AI, and it's gotten to a point where they can't possibly. And this is the way the music business is going. Just about all your singers are AI enhanced. It's not right. Now, the notion that a bunch of whatchamacallit, drum and bugle corps guys sounded better and more brilliant than Harry James, guys, it's not accurate. And once again, I have nothing against them because that's the way the world is going, but I enjoy warts and all. Guys, even with a stupid little laptop, there's lots of things that I could do to enhance the sound. You know, put up the reverb. I mean, lots of different things. And most of the guys, and I don't want to name names, most of the guys are doing that. And there was one guy that's very, very famous, very, very popular. It's been AI enhanced for years. Now, he is a terrific player. Not that good. Right? Anyway, with that said, chops. We used to go, if you've ever been to Jerry's studio, I've got a picture of it somewhere. I'll see if I can find it. Where he had a wall-to-wall, ceiling-to floor plywood that sort of came in around in a U, okay? And from the ceiling, it was just wall-to-wall pictures of his and our idols. Now look what Charlie Shaver's doing. Now I'm going to play Charlie Shaver's. Look at that bottom lip. And we just talk about it for hours, guys. And this is what I did. Louis Armstrong, George Vosburgh, Roy Eldridge, Miroslav Kajmar, Adolf Scherbaum, Arturo Sandoval, Herseth, Charlie Shavers, Dizzy Gillespie. I am going through every single one of them with really close pictures and analyzing the way Jerry used to do. And guys, it is a very, very valuable book. But what I have to say, now we've been doing a lot of this with Cat Anderson and all that sort of stuff lately in the videos. But guys, I have to say, please, please, please do not try to coerce your chops to look like one of your idols. All it does is add tension. Guys, if you are relaxing the corner, we're all genetically different. My teeth look different than Charlie Shaver's. And, you know, Vacchiano's teeth look better than Harry James. He didn't have any. And we can go on, okay? And my oral cavity is smaller or bigger, whatever. But so we're not going to be exactly alike. And trying to coerce them into looking alike is fruitless. And actually, it will be a hindrance to your playing, okay? Now, just keep the corners relaxed, thicken the tongue, and use less air. And always, 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 before you start, guys, repeat it to yourself. Relax my corners more than I ever have in my life. That will allow me to thicken my tongue more than I ever have in my life, which will allow me to use less air than I ever have in my life. Guys, that is what you are after, and you will get your genetic chops that these guys have. That's mine. Now, if you look closely, I'm not going to ask you to do it, but what I just did looks very, very similar to what Jerry did, to what all these guys, all our idols do. All right? So, number one, don't get demoralized by AI. Going forward, if you want to hop on the AI train, be my guest. My daughter tells me that's not good for the environment. I haven't heard enough about it. You know, they're talking about having nuclear energy to run it, which is not a problem with the water and all this sort of stuff, but she implores me to stay away from it. AI, that is. So, whatever. Get the chops. Get the world according to chops. Okay? Get True Power Trumpet to the max. There's more knowledge down there. Guys, I am the most prolific author in the history of brass when it comes to that subject. And the same with health and fitness, too. All right? All right. Talk again, guys. Have a great weekend. Love you all.